What's up guys, Emargy's back in the game, so welcome to a new episode of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. So let's open this up and go into the director's office. Hello! This looks really nice. Oh, champagne again, like in the blood bath
French
case.
wine, a remarkable vintage.
And whiskey, of course.
Champagne. Montague Dunn had good taste.
And money, it seems.
Newspapers discussing Kew Gardens.
New plant species. The Kew Gardens team are pleased to announce the successful production of a new variety of barley, one that retains a complete resistance to the cold. They have named it the Siberian barley. Mr. Martin Hamish, the proud cultivator of the graft, will hold a press conference next Monday morning upon this very subject. Okay. A letter? My dearest Margaret, following our last conversation, I believe it might be better if you vacate your position here at Kew Gardens. As you pointed out quite bluntly, you're no longer in need of my support. You are quite able to stand up for yourself in this world, as you say. Well, I give you back your freedom and wish you nothing but good luck. Montague Dunn. What? The breakup? What? Did they have an affair or something? Like... what?
A photograph of Montague Dunn and Reynolds.
Okay. Safe. Let's crack the safe. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, what? Oh. Really? How could I possibly know the freaking combination for this? I mean, I get the concept now, but... always two? No. Oh. This is not possible. Seriously. This is pure luck. 1, 2. 1, 2. And there was just... oh, no, that... oh. 1, 2. Okay, then we have 1, 2, 3. At least. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's always the same number. 4, 5, okay. Should be it. Shouldn't it? 3, 4, 5. I fucking did it! Okay, that was a lot easier than expected. Director save. My dear friend, a lawyer's help, okay? Please allow me to express my disappointment upon reading your last letter. I am paying you to defend me, not to accuse me. Kew Gardens is a royal institution. We are granted the great opportunity to travel the world and to save the most extraordinarily precious and rare species of plant. Ah, cool. Game finished downloading. Our duty is to protect such species and from those who might wish to use them for dubious purpose. This divine syndicate of whom you speak have no right to hold such precious plants. Remember the case of June 14, 1889. So I must respectfully ask you once again to notarize the permissions on these plants on behalf of Kew Gardens. The documents were sent to you on Monday. P.S. See you in Boodles on Tuesday as always. Montague Dunn. Okay. Letters of complaint. So much to read in this episode. Mr. Dunn, we must ask you for the last time for the return of our dear sisters. You do not have any right to hold them imprisoned. They do not belong to you. Your so-called permissions are wholly false. You are hiding behind lies. The lie, we need not elaborate, that was reported in the press as the case of June 14, 1889. What you have done is quite abhorrent. Be very sure that we shall never abandon our family members. We trusted you and regret having done so. The Divine Syndicate. What happened there?
I suggest that we don't tell Miss Margaret White about this document.
What? Debt of Miss Margaret White to Montague Dunn. Rental of a suite of rooms at Oxford Street. An educational scholarship at the London University. Credits opened at Hamilton. Radigan House Tailors and at Baird and Sons Luxury Jewelers. Okay. Those are a lot of debts. Okay, what do we have here? The family and the expulsion? No? White and Dunn. Okay. Margaret White's studies and social situation were completely dependent upon Montague Dunn's wealth. Okay. Albert's ambition and White and Dunn? No? No? Disagreement. Miss White and Mr. Dunn had a recent disagreement. Montague Dunn was planning to release Miss White from her position at Kew Gardens. No? No? No. Okay, that's it for now. And I think we are done in here as well. It looks like it. Yes. Okay, then I would say let's head... What do we have here? Search archives. Okay. Yeah. Let's head back to Baker Street real quick. Search archives, search archives. Okay, we have a lot to search in our archives as well. And then we can bring Toby along. So, back to Baker Street. Okay, so Toby.
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do. Let us go to Kew Gardens.
What? No, I wanted to search the archives. Oh, okay, great. Are you stalking the crazy woman there? I want to...
Someone should take Toby for a walk. Have you found something interesting?
Let me look through the freaking telescope, Watson. What's up, girl? She's saying something? No. Not this time. Okay. So then, let's check the archives. Holy shit, this is a lot of stuff to search. A list of exotic stolen plants exhibited at Kew Gardens. Okay, where do we look? Encyclopedias. I would say... No. No. Plant hormones?
That is not the one I need.
Okay, exotic plants. Poisonous. These plants have a certain toxicity in common, more or less variable. Only the first three can be dangerous to humans. Particularly Florin diabolica. Okay, this one is on the left as well, in the middle. But only under very specific conditions. The plant should react to process of aggression, against which it will issue deadly spores.
Here it is.
That's really interesting. Search this... what? Symbol of the broken pot. Where do I look? And this, found in the backyard. Symbol is not from Kew Gardens. The glyph means divine, if I am not mistaken. Okay, let's check for something with divine in it. I think I remember reading divine somewhere. Didn't I? Divine. History. This looks quite Asian. Shit, okay, newspapers, I don't have a year now. Research. Chemistry? No. Criminalistics. Martial arts. Marks and symbols. The Divine Syndicate. The Divine Scholastic Syndicate for Vegetation Veneration. The members of this syndicate worship Trebon, the God King. They strive to obtain spiritual peace and release themselves from the material world. So generous donations are appreciated. Of course, donations are always appreciated.
Is not a supplier
for
to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here.
For such strange syndicates. And the next one. This looks like syndicate as well. Symbol on the flower pots found at Kew Gardens. The pots did not belong there. Marks and symbols.
That is.
Ha! Seamless Garden equipment and supplies. We are a premium supplier for all your landscape, gardening and timber requirements. Full range supply and delivery of sands, soils, mulches, pots and anything else you may need. 3 Blurton Road, London. And we have an address. Search the case of June 14, 1889. 1889, of course. Oh, no, that was the wrong button. 89. Scandal at the Divine Syndicate. Okay. Scandal at Divine Syndicate Club. The Divine Syndicate Club, followers of the God King Trebon, situated on 48. There's the address. Grosvenor Street, Carlton Road. Protectors of plants and more particularly trees are currently the subject of an administrative investigation. The leaders of this organization are suspected of financial malfeasance. It may be that this investigation will lead to charges of judiciary. Meanwhile, many voices have risen high against this inspection, denouncing the state. In fact, this private organization, which has given as its goal to the defense and protection of nature, and which incorporates many persons of influence, including political representatives of the opposition party.
And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
Okay, cool. Now we're done here. A letter. I think about our last case. I think so, at least. Lestrade's guesswork. Mr. Holmes, I'm writing to inform you that the affair of the Abbey Grange, which took place almost half a year ago now, still resonates deeply in high society and remains a subject of much gossip. This case's romantic background has attracted many suitors who show willing to shelter and take pity on Lady Brackenstall. But to this date she still serves her sentence with her maid Theresa and has rejected all offers of help. To be truthful, I suspect that the true motivation of these suitors may well be related to Sir Eustace's title and money. What do you think, Mr. Holmes? Actually, I'm still kinda sorry. To be honest. That was her. That's Theresa, and now we're in the current case. Okay. I really feel sorry, and I still think about if I shouldn't just let them go. Okay then, come on Toby.
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary agent.
Oh, he tore his work apart.
A map of London and the surrounding area.
It could be useful, okay. What's that? Okay. Well, we go back to Kew Gardens.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance. Search, Toby. Search.
Okay, let's search Toby. That's all I'm hearing. I like being Toby. I really do. He's so cool. Did he go in there? No. I can't bark at it. So, oh, come on. Hidden place.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
Ah, someone hid something there.
This is the
bottle.
bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here.
What is in there?
There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes. A tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
Yes, that's really strange. So, evidence. Perform analysis. Okay, so we have to head back to Baker Street at one point. Okay, let's talk to all the people about the stuff we found out.
What is your opinion of Albert as a student of botany?
He's useless. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks. Botany is not his life's work, and his father well knew it. He was furious about it.
He was?
Oh, yes. He forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Are you able to elaborate on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. Dunn had Albert make a presentation speech. But then, while the lad was speaking, Mr. Dunn interrupted him, asking him difficult questions, making him look like a failure. It was with the intention of making a fool of him, Mr. Holmes.
That must have been terribly humiliating.
Yes, he was crushed, and he had to leave. Everybody was making fun of poor Albert. That is, except for Miss Margaret White, who is such a nice lady and who always takes pity on Albert.
You mentioned a Miss White. Would you tell us more about her?
She is a student who works here part-time. She is quite charming indeed. She possesses a great talent for botany. You should take a look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, if only she were not so naive.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around Mr. Montague Dunn. And he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. How could an intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game? I can only scratch my head and wonder.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
Really? And what was it? The photograph with the father.
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work, for Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father, so it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine what? Is this a joke?
No, I am quite serious.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard of this syndicate.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. Well, I would say we will end this episode right here. We will bring Toby back to Baker Street, performing the analysis, and talk to the other persons. Well, the other two persons, there aren't more on here. In the next episode. So I really hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button down below, leave me a comment, and then I will see you again in the next episode of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments.